Hi. Nice to meet you. Let me show you my house. I am William, a civil engineer. Basically, mentioning engineers, people would think that we work in factories or building houses. However, there are many types of engineering, and they all work in different industries. Let me briefly explain what actually engineering means. Do you all realize that most of the things you see now are mostly invented or designed them? That's right. Do you see my fashionable running shoes? Biomedical engineers determine how much force travels from the pavement through the shoe to the foot. Engineers make interactive television possible by having the choice of over 500 channels, great sound quality, and gaming systems. Mechanical engineers have to study clock movements, pendulums, vibration and acoustic analysis, material properties, and even I myself is created by computer engineer, working with animators to create special effects in the movie industry. This allows digital images to look real. So, let us move on. Engineering is the application of science and mathematics to solve problems, thus figuring out how things work and finding practical uses for scientific discoveries. There are different types of engineers. Now, let me introduce my legend. Come on, hop up with me and let's travel to the United Kingdom. The legend is John Smeaton. He was an Englishman born on 8 June 1724 in the United Kingdom and was a civil engineer. In childhood, he used to make hand tools through forging and casting. He made a small lathe for turning wood and also a steam engine which succeeded in pumping out water from his father's pond. At 16, he started legal studies at his father's office, but decided to leave it and pursue his dream of being an instrument maker. John Smeaton was one of the first people to call himself a civil engineer. He was called the father of civil engineer. His career mirrored the developments of the Industrial Revolution in Britain. In the year of 1750, he developed a mariner's compass in collaboration with Dr. Gowan Knight, which later became a Royal Navy standard issue. He also invented a prototype machine to measure the speed of ships. Next, he managed to prove his expertise in the knowledge of science and engineering with the successive experiments related to power of windmills and water wheels. He pioneered the use of hydraulic lime and concrete, using pebbles and powdered brick as aggregate, thus creating a new path in the development of modern cement, which led to the formation of Portland cement. During his professional career, he also engineered the construction from canals to bridges and harbors to road, and also to lighthouses. He was indeed a legend. Eddystone Lighthouse. Smeaton was the first engineer to consider the problem of constructing a lighthouse at sea, and decided to build entirely in stone. Forth and Clyde Canal at Scotland. The Forth and Clyde Canal was one of the earliest purpose-built long canals in Britain. It covers the width of Scotland, linking the North Sea to the Irish Sea. Banff Bridge. The technique used by John Smeaton is letting the weight of the bridge is in its own foundation, which allowed him to minimize the thickness of the arches and thus save money on materials. Award-winning of Copley Medal. He won on account of his curious experiments concerning water wheels and windmill sails and the powers of water and wind in the moving of mills. So, I think that's all from me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.